do a thing, or just want to punch this guy a bunch? Might just punch that guy a bunch. Or punch that guy. I will try the. So as a move action, I am going to give myself improved disarm.
Nice.
As a swift action, I am going to start the crane stance, and then as a standard action, I'm going to defensively take back the battle axe. I'm going to bat it out of his hand.
Okay, so this you're disarming him,
I'm disarming him defensively.
and he doesn't get an AOO because
I just got improved disarm by wanting it.
okay. Do things like bless affect your CMD?
Yeah, no. Not your combat maneuver defense.
Not the
Okay.
D, just the B.
Just the B. Okay.
Oh yes. Oh.
His sickness does, however, so his CMD
certainly.
is 15.
Okay.
So
we'll see how
one-handed
this goes.
weapon, and you're smaller than him. I don't know if you have.
Natural. That's part of my CMB penalty.
Okay.
Natural 20. Bang.
Okay. Yoink! You've got it back. You performed a lot of actions this round. I don't know if you have any swift actions
I
left.
don't have a swift left because I used it to get my crane stance up.
Okay, the crowd is there are some people that are laughing though. That the little halfling has grabbed the axe back. Does it end up in your hands then if you disarm and have both hands free?
It can.
If you have a hand free, you can immediately take the weapon.
So yeah, mine
Okay.
now.
So are you dropping it or are you keeping hold of it?
I'll keep hold of it. I can kick and punch and bite, and I'm holding an axe.
Okay.
Like it's for me, it's a battle or a great axe.
the guy looks like he's like in a sweaty froth anyways. Like he's probably like feverish. He scrambles after the weapon, but he's not doing too well. He's not saying anything either. Ugh. He's going to grapple.
Also, could you 5-foot step out?
He could, but he doesn't want to. He wants to keep squatting on the bag of weapons.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you have a good reflex
Should he
save.
pin the dude, or
Yes.
should he just keep on?
Fuck yes.
Okay, so he's gonna pin the dude. The dude's failed to break out. D20 roll for his grapple.
Go for it, Adam.
Hmm?
I said go for it.
Oh. I guess I'll roll it. Yes.
Okay.
Making sweet, sweet love to his grapple partner.
So I think he's now pinned. I don't know if there's damage involved when you pin. I don't think so.
I think it's brutal grappler or something.
There's well, no, he's got that he might do sneak attack damage, because he's got that power, right?
It's when they're caught unaware. That's the thing that actually says.
Okay, yeah, correct.
Standard action move. You can give your opponent the pinned condition. Despite pinning your opponent, you still have the grapple condition, but you lose dexterity bonus to your AC. Who loses their dexterity bonus to AC? Pinned. A pinned creature is tightly bound, can take few actions. The creature cannot move and is denied his dexterity bonus. A pinned creature also takes a -4 penalty to his AC. is limited to the actions he can take. Okay. So I think what I'll rule is that when he's doing damage for grapple on the pinned creature, then he may be able to do his sneak attack. Do you have to grapple to maintain a pin?
Yes. Like every round, you have to keep doing things. The pin is mostly so other other people can hit it really easy. Or actually, the round after a pin, you can start tying people up and that sort of thing.
Got it. But if he maintains his grapple while he's pinned, that means he's maintaining the pin?
Yes.
Interesting.
You have to maintain a grapple to keep
One would
somebody
think this would
pinned.
eventually get easier. The answer is no.
Basically, it's if he tries to wiggle out instead of being entirely ungrappled, he is just no longer pinned, but he's still grappled. He needs to then make another.
That's 3.5 in Pathfinder. One grapple check breaks both the pin and the grapple.
What the fuck?
Pretty certain.
Then I must have just reverted that change because I elected to say that it was fucking stupid. Being pinned should suck.
I think you simply can't cast anything with rebel components when pinned.
You have to have the components in hand, and it has to not
A pin
have
creature can
somatic
always
components.
attempt to free itself, usually through combat maneuver check or escape artist check. So yeah, you can still free yourself. It's just he's at a worse position.
Yeah.
A pinned is a more severe version of grappled, and their effects do not stack.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say that he maintains the pin if he keeps on maintaining the grapple.
Okay.
Or would he have to? Let me see. Pin.
I think you give the opponent the pin condition. You still only have the grappled condition. You lose dex bonus to AC, so you become flat-footed when you pin.
Oh wait. So Ugg is flat-footed?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Pinning is a weird thing.
It's a really bad thing for somebody to do.
Right. Well, the reason you normally pin somebody is so you can tie them up. Once you have pinned your opponent, you can tie them up.
Okay, so Ugg has pinned the captured soldier, or sorry, the soldier.
Well, he's now captured again. He's the twice captured soldier. Ahmed's head is so perfectly smooth and shiny.
Thank you, sir.
The diseased soldier who grabbed the battle axe, who no longer has it because the little halfling has it.
Magic powers.
Does not. Oh, I think I moved the diseased soldier when the other guy,
he moved on the other guy's turn, so
that's fine. Edward sees guys with bows. He's going to charge this guy.
Oh.
The scimitar. This slightly glowing scimitar. Watcha! He hits for 1d6 plus 3 plus 1 for the magic weapon.
And he's not using his arcane. Cha.
Yeah, he'll swift action use his arcane. Oh, yeah. So he'll use his arcane strike. So he's got a really glowy weapon. 11 damage, max damage. Dropping the dude.
There we go. There's your free action. Make a check.
We just free action get a check. 6. It does not affect the crowd. You are next, is what he says to the captured soldier with the bow behind him. Thalana.
All right, remember, just don't fuck up, okay?
Tim. Little tiny gnome woman on the battlefield with men and zombies.
What
You
did
can
she?
have a use. You can have a use. It's okay.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I like the two of them. It's funny.
How much dexterity does Samuel have? Oh, just kidding. I don't give a fuck. We're throwing a bomb at this zombie.
Oh God!
Directly at the zombie.
All right. Do you have precise strike?
Nope.
Okay, the touch AC of the zombie then becomes... Zombie.
Total bonus is we're
14.
getting friendly. We have bless. I have point blank going.
Bless does not stack with friendly, but it's a +2. You have point blank going.
Okay, so I have point blank going. So the last bonus was +9. Right. Yes.
Touch is 14.
I typed in /roll like a doof. All right, 19.
Yeah, you hit the zombie right in the back of the head. It explodes with fire and roll damage.
Ooh, here's the face on
plus
the face. Sam's face.
9 total fire damage.
9 damage on the zombie, destroys the zombie. And then there are some reflex saves. The soldier that is out beside it automatically fails. So how much splash damage does it do? 5?
Minimum, so it'd be 4. 5 for point blank, if that counts.
Okay. 5 damage. That guy is burning to a crisp, or is really crispy. Then we've got the captured soldier who is pinned.
His reflex is gonna blow.
His reflex is going to be really bad. I think he's denied his dex bonus. Well, let's look at the conditions again.
He's denied his dex, but I think that's just AC. What normally what?
It just says a pinned creature cannot move and is denied his dexterity bonus. It doesn't say AC. All right. So his reflex save is going to suck.
So is Uggs, but Ugg isn't in the boom.
He still makes it.
Lucky bastard.
Scrambling away from it.
All right, now the other two guys have to make
and
him.
rolling around. Yeah, the sick guy.
Which?
Sicky McSickerson.
He takes the damage for 5. And the guy in the back makes it.
The knocked out guy, I think, took some.
Yeah, I already added it to him. He's
And Sam does it. Just, woo! It's woo! That's hot.
all right. And a bit of the burlap sack is now burning in Sam's square.
This is hot foot.
All right, the alchemist proves her worth. I think. Arlen. Crowd doesn't like you, Arlen. Bunch of necromancers and their vassals.
All right. So, let's do this. Arlen's going to try to be useful. You could grab the guy in front of him. No. So captured soldier. How's he doing?
Hurt?
How bad?
Bad. He's bloodied.
Okay. Let's get rid of that guy. Is Ugg go after him or?
Ugg is pinning him. Like basically he's rolled him up in his own arms, and his head is easy. You think it'll be easy to hit it with the longsword. Is Arlen a violent man?
Elf.
An elf. Well, I'm proficient with it.
So far as Thelana has said, he seems like a pussy.
Pretty much. 1d20 plus.
Okay, you're attacking the downed dude.
Yeah, we have a. What's it? +1, isn't it?
No, he's got a whole bunch of minuses to his AC. He's denied his dex and a -4 AC, so his AC right now is 6.
20 plus 2.
Marty,
Yep.
Plus, what's the
when
bonus
they
from the
boo
crowd?
you,
Yep.
how does that interact with? Like, we have a morale bonus and a morale penalty. Do those act as two different columns that add up, or does one cancel the other? Or
The booing is a penalty. The other one's a morale bonus.
oh, so that one it's not morale penalty. It's just penalty.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's,
cool.
Okay, so I'm just rolling. I don't know what the bonus is. 15.
Yeah, you hit him in the head. He's like, no, whack, and there's a spray of blood.
Yeah, he died.
D8 plus.
1d8 plus.
Are you doing this non-lethal or
no,
not?
he's strong. This guy's one-handed or two-handed.
Are you doing this non-lethal and one-handed or two-handed? Remember, you don't take a penalty.
No, I'm non-lethaling this.
Okay.
No need to kill him.
All right. He has his trait. He can take. He doesn't take the -4 when he hits
Is it
the
a
slashing
+2?
weapon.
Is it a +2 or a +1 from the crowd?
There's no damage bonus from the crowd.
7.
7 non-lethal. All right, he's knocked
Boom.
out. You
Got
can
him
make
with the flat side. The flat side.
you can make a check if you want.
Sure. +3 again.
To the crowd, like showing them your blade or whatever. No,
12.
The crowd is not impressed by Arlen hitting a guy who's already down. That didn't seem to impress them. The zombie, however, is out. Some of them are still booing that the zombie died. And they're chanting, "Bone Swarm! Bone Swarm! Bone Swarm!"
Bone what?
Get the undead out here!
What?
Get the undead out here! This is the old woman. Cleanse this rabble! Soldiers, they also hear this and they're like, what the fuck? This captured soldier is plucking arrows off of the guy in front and is firing at Edward. +5, -1 for the unfriendly, +1 for point blank shot. Hits AC 8 on Edward. Oh, you're going to get it. The sickly soldier. It's not his turn. The captured soldier. Fucking halfling. We need weapons. Ugg has a dagger. You've got like an oversized battle axe in your hands.
The elf has a long sword.
This guy dropped his longsword, so he's gonna
Correct.
He's gonna step over, grab the longsword. Edward gets an AOO. Edward punishes him for doing
Wait, hold
that.
on. And he gets a flank. Oh, it doesn't matter.
There's a flank. Yes.
Yeah.
But you already used your AOO?
I used my AOO when the sick guy
Hits
picked
him
up the
for
weapon.
8 damage as the guy comes in. Ha ha! Kind of swiping at his side. The guy 5-foot step, pick up a longsword, and he's going to turn around and swing it at Edward's head.
Hey!
AC 11 misses Edward. Ha! A little help over here, mon ami.
Yeah!
Sam?
Yeah! I see the kidneys! He's gonna just drop an elbow into the kidney a couple of times. He'll keep the axe in his hands, but
Which one? The
flurry
sick
of
guy
unarmed
or
strikes.
the guy who got hit?
Nope, the guy who's in the flank with the weapon and
Okay.
not sick.
With the live blade flinging it around at Edward?
Yeah, the guy who's being a problem. So we will stop fighting defensively, and we will flurry and power attack. 20 plus 10 plus 2 for the thingy, minus 2 minus 1. AC 23. AC 11. I think AC 11 misses.
AC 23 hits.
Yep.
Hitting him in the back of the leg with a kick.
6 damage.
He's not bloodied. He's hurt bad. Oh, he grunts at that. Ugg. He's got a dagger in his hands. I think he's just gonna circle around menacingly on the battlefield, creating this V of death.
The flying V!
Flying V, which is the stupidest thing ever. If it didn't
Tell
work,
me your hockey team didn't do a freaking flying V in
no,
practice.
you don't do that, because if you fail, you've got no defense.
At one point somebody made you do it, and then you, like, in one skirmish, you went, "Oh, this is fucking garbage."
All right, so we need a D20 roll for Ugg with a dagger, which you can use as a rogue which is
He's a fucking dagger for some reason.
well,
It's a fucking rogue.
It's something he could use while in a grapple, right? So he reached over and grabbed a dagger from the pile, and now is plunging it through the guy's back. His melee is +7. With the friendly crowd, it is +9. With the flank, it is +11.
Got him. I mean, I've missed on a 2, so get him.
1d20 +11. AC 24. With the dagger, it's 1d4 plus
1d6
6 for strength plus 1d6 for sneak attack. 13 damage to the dude with 5 damage.
Go.
Oh yeah. The dagger's like plunged to the hilt right in the guy's back.
Plunge to the hilt. Bury it to the hilt in his ass.
Ugg he may have had an opportunity to do something, but he didn't. He's not sure about this pleasing the crowd thing. He's never had this many people yelling at him. Well, maybe yelling at him like in mobs and that sort of thing, but yeah.
Trying to,
He's not sure about these people. They are low and scary. Disease Soldier is going to cry.
Like legit.
He actually slumps to the ground and is begging for mercy. The crowd hates this. The crowd is now hostile towards the soldiers. That's it! That's it! Your life's forfeit! You're fodder for the necromancers! There's no escape for you! Edward, it's like, yeesh. I do not think that they like your fighting, he says as he takes a step over the guy's corpse. Anyone want to give me an attack roll for Edward?
Rolls a 4. Think it still hits.
His attack is +5 with the crowd, +7.
Nope.
Missed.
Please do that.
Ding!
It doesn't like you're fighting.
The guy is trying to block with his bow. He's like, ah! He doesn't have any arrows. Thilana! The tiny.
Look how tiny she is. She's just a foot and a half tall.
Yeah, I know. She's sprightly and deadly.
You're being attacked by a ruler.
He's prone. Wouldn't be worth firing a bomb at him. This one is in melee. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
He looks around the battlefield, calculating.
Just going to keep stepping under Arlen's legs. Because it's fun. Also, it's nice having something bigger than her, even if he is a pussy.
She's rather trusting. She keeps on bumping up against you.
Yeah.
She likes you. She likes you.
Because it's not that she likes him, it's that she knows he won't draw a weapon against her because he's just not that kind of guy. So she's using that.
That's such a great.
So she's probably gonna throw a bomb right here. Yeah. They're not deserving of mercy. You know what? No. Not at all. Alright, she's going to throw a bomb in that square. It does not miss. So it explodes, it catches this guy, the remains of the zombie, and the dude that's bawling.
So 2 saves.
Okay, so yeah, these two. So the guy to the north failed.
Take it.
The guy to the south made it. Guy to the north takes 5, we establish. 19 damage. Oh god, he's so hurt. Her bombs are kind of flashy. She doing anything?
No, she's too tiny, and she doesn't want to talk to she just doesn't even want to interact with them. She's just doing the thing.
All right.
So only one of them takes the damage.
Can I keep that
What? You hear someone in the crowd. Arlen.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm here. What am I gonna do?
She listens to that. The little boy may have you onto something. She has a shitty bluff.
I'm probably older than you by a lot. Just so you know.
Yeah, she's 66.
I'm an elf.
He should be like 130, something like that.
Yeah, so let's just 5-foot step over here and attack this guy.
Okay, Arlen's the battle cleric.
Arlen's got his bloodlust up.
You're gonna swipe with his blade. The crowd likes the fact that the healer is swinging a sword. as the elf is snapped.
Hold on there, guys.
Oh, that's my god! I joined you.
Attack roll.
Yeah. So 2 plus my bab of 0. Did we have the +1 still? Or are we?
Plus
You
two.
have +2s. The crowd is behind your team.
Oh, god
like
damn, boys! Bam! Ow!
No, his AC's 13. He managed to scramble out of the way of your blade after getting bombed by the soldiers. All right, this guy's got a longsword still. No. Yes? Yeah, he does. He picked up the longsword and paid dearly for it. Oh, we got this crazy elf. This guy. Okay, fine, you can guard the weapons. We fucking kill more. He's gonna try to attack Edward.
Get back
5
here,
a step.
bitch.
+3, -2 because the crowd is hostile. Like, he's really unnerved that, like, they're yelling that they're gonna boil his flesh from his bones and make him one of those things. He misses Edward.
I think that's by the -2. Like.
No, Edward's got a shield spell up.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice.
The captured soldier with the bow is going to try to snatch the quiver of arrows. Edward will take his AOO. Edward hits for 8 damage.
Dude, it just occurred to me. Like, the way you win this is you get, like, a shuriken man or whatever who rolls D2s because max damage is 50% of your attack rolls, and you have flurry.
It's a swift action. You run out of swifts pretty quickly.
This is true. You run out of just one.
So he grabs the quiver, and then Edward does not have combat reflexes. The dude moves all the way back here with the bow. It wasn't a withdraw action, so the crowd's like gonna see what he does. The other soldier is the sick one. He doesn't get to go yet. Sam.
I'm punching this one in the back of the head with non-lethal, and I'm 5-foot stepping. I'm punching this one in the right in the sack.
Okay.
This is the plan.
The skeletal champions are not combative. They are not providing flanking bonuses.
Okay, that
Just as
is
an FYI.
okay.
What kind of weapon does this guy in the back have?
Which one?
The guy right in the back over here?
Here?
No, sorry, like the far left.
Sherpo, and he grabbed the quiver, but he got stabbed. He slashed it by Edward for that happening.
AC 22.
Yeah, you kick the guy sort of in the back. Ah! He's kind of puking up pablum as he's flying through the air.
6
What?
non-lethal.
I had to look up what pablum is, and I am.
That's baby food.
Go on.
It's kind of gross looking baby stuff.
Yep.
It's
5-foot step. Get the next guy.
Okay.
+2.
Oh, why did you stand in my way?
And I miss. You son of a.
All right, you down an opponent, so you get a free action to ham it up with the crowd.
Woo!
Yes. you do a yes motion. No, the crowd's not impressed with your halfling ways. Ugh.
Get the bow guy. Get him.
Ugh,
get him. Get him. That one.
He nods. Ugh can charge the bow guy. He does a charging grapple. All three arms kind of. The guy is.
I think you can charging bull rush and you can charging disarm. Grapple is a standard.
Oh, you can't. He would have to get grabbed somehow, right?
Right.
Okay, so he's going to.
We'll work on it. We'll find a way.
He's gonna charge with the dagger. Not 20.
Uh-oh. Shit.
This was a plus
2.
7.
Plus 2 plus.
He's got 6 from strength. That makes 10. The crowd makes it 12. He just needs a 1 bab.
He charged.
No, he has a plus 7 to hit. The crowd makes it a plus 9. He charges a plus 11, so he hit. This is a critical hit.
Heck!
Chart!
Oh.
Is he dual wielding the
Dual
dagger?
wielding.
Triple wielding with his 3 hands.
Triple wielding. It's like tick tick. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Weirdo. Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. The dagger builds from Diablo 2, the dagger barbarian. It was like the stupidest, but one of the strongest builds because there's a bunch of really powerful barbarian daggers.
It is
for some stupid
reduced,
reason.
but D6 to a random ability score. So he does 1d4 plus 6 damage with the dagger.
I want to roll the 1d6.
He does max damage, so 10.
I want to roll the 1d6 to figure out which ability score it is. It's
his
strength.
Roll a d6.
Another d6?
Yeah, for how much strength?
1.
2.
You rolled.
Oh, 2
Oh,
strength.
sorry, the D1 was a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a
Of course,
D1.
1 D1's a 1.
Yeah.
Always 1.
All right. He cuts a bunch of tendons. The guy is screaming. He did max damage with the dagger. He's still not playing to the crowd. He's just trying to get the job done. Don't worry. Ugg will eventually have an ego.
We'll teach him. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Ugg with the ego.
Everybody's going to learn to dance.
Diseased Soldier is out. Top of the round is Edward. Edward is in a fencing match with this guy.
Edward is about to win his fencing match.
He hits, doing 9 lethal damage, knocking this guy out. Ha! He basically does a flourish with his blade. The crowd's not sure. They see that things are winning. Some people are eating like candied apples. Like they seem to be more thrilled with what's going on. A couple people are like turning to talk about the fight, even though it's not over yet.
Candy apples are awesome.
Thelana. Slightly burning bag of weapons in front of you. All the soldiers are downed. Blood has christened this field once again. This ancient place of death. Tim's thinking.
I think it's just gonna huck a bomb right here.
Hucking a bomb at the downed soldiers?
How many bombs do you have left?
I think that was my last one.
Okay.
All right, so they take that one takes 5 and is really badly burned.
Can you coup de grace with bombs?
You
Yes.
can.
But
You shouldn't.
are always in your blast radius, so...
I think this guy's...
This guy is gonna take the full hit.
Oh, that's right. So I'll give him back his 5, but you need to roll an attack roll in.
That is not a 1. It is not a 1.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Max.
Ooh. Vindictively, you're burning the guy's chest and part of his beard. He's not reacting because he's unconscious. The crowd. These people are evil.
There's at least one asshole.
And then she's going to move 20 feet over here. Oh, wait, actually, no. She's going
Is
to
she
move
trying
to
to
the
make a
back.
point to the crowd about that, or is she just being a vindictive little creature?
She's making a point that cowardice is not going to be rewarded in a place like this.
Okay, so
You did target the guy who, like, groveled.
He
Yep.
did.
yeah, what is your BAB?
My BAB is 0.
What is your number of perform ranks?
I don't have any perform ranks.
What is your charisma?
-3.
I'm going to give you a +4 bonus to this roll only because the guy was showing cowardice and you punished him.
17.
Okay,
Not bad.
it's not bad. It doesn't affect the overall morale bonus, but
So we stay friendly.
the crowd has reacted to that.
Okay.
Kill them! Kill them all! Says the old hag.
Okay. I
Ar-
can't charge because you're
Arlen?
in front of me.
So I took a 5-foot step, and as a move action, I'm going to try and pull something out of the bag.
Okay.
Anything. Anything. It doesn't matter.
Where did Arlen go?
Roll a d3.
What's your strength?
2.
Okay, so you pull out a medium-sized one-handed weapon, which is still too small for you. You pull out a warhammer, and you've got like you're trying to pull out this warhammer.
She pulls it out and realizes she's too small to actually carry it, but she can hold it up at least.
Yeah, you kind of got the handle of the warhammer up, and you've got it out, and you're trying to lift it, and some of the people are laughing. Soldiers.
Okay, Arlen. Isn't it Arlen's turn?
Oh yeah, Arlen. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. So Arlen's from here. He's gonna go.
Why were you being mad at Sam? You couldn't charge anyway.
Sorry?
Ug's in the way.
I
You
know.
goof.
5. 60.
Cranes his neck awkwardly towards you. He sees what you're doing.
Uh-oh.
Ha! He went from not knowing anything about fighting to fighting really fast. He's a quick learner. And that hammer is way too big for you.
The soldier is going to 5-foot step back this way. Boo! People are booing him and flick an arrow at Ugg because scary. Not fun. That's +4 for. Let's see. +4 for the bow. +1 for point blank shot. -2 for the unfriendliness of the crowd. AC 18 on Ugg. Ooh. Oh, Ugg took a little bit of damage, I think. Ugg's AC, while running around half naked, is 16. He's got thick skin and 3 dex. 1d6 + 1 damage. Not enough to stop Ugg. He's got a slight wound as an arrow rips kind of by him, making a line across his exposed shoulder.
Anybody else damaged?
Sam.
Sam is gonna pick up, like, a shield, and if there's a small, like, shield, heavy shield, something like that.
Yeah, let's see. 1d3. There's a small shield in the bin. It is a buckler. A buckler for a
Hey.
small person.
He picks up the buckler.
Little it's like the size of a tea saucer. A teacup saucer.
He picks up the buckler and he
Yep.
puts it on.
All right. Crowd's not impressed with you putting armor on. Ugh.
I love that his name is just Ugg. Who
It was
fuck
the
named him?
chat named him.
The
And Marty's
chat
like,
named
that's a
him.
stupid name. I don't like it. We said it so many times. By the time we actually got to like pick a
was-
name for the
well,
character,
now we
it's
have
like
to name
actually we
him
like
that.
Ugg. Now
Okay.
we do.
He's going to initiate a grapple with the dude.
And he's
He does so, and they're grappled.
And you scream.
I got him. Diseased soldier is down. Edward. What do we do now? I'm wandering over.
I think we won. Maybe we get to go home.
I'm not too sure about that, my small but strong friend. He is readying an attack to attack the guy when Ugg pulls him out of the corner. The guy's like trying to scramble into the necromancer den, and Thalana, vicious little woman trying to pick up a hammer too big for her, goes scooting across the battlefield.
Like dragging this thing through the dust. Can you charge and no, that's a feat. There's a feat where you can charge and throw something and get the
Edward
bonus
seems
for it.
unsure about what you're trying to do.
I'm actually gonna throw this fucking hammer.
So what is your strength right now?
It's 10, but it's enough that I can throw the object.
And
Because
you've got-
it's enough that I can lift it over my head and throw it.
Right, so it'd be an
Tiny.
improvised weapon.
But
Throw
because I
anything.
have throw anything, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not going to do damage like a warhammer. It's going to do damage like an
Like a
object.
falling object or something.
Okay, so crazy little woman, moving. Arlen?
Can I throw it?
Oh, you double moved.
Yeah, okay. I was asking if I could charge and throw as part of that. Like,
No.
okay. Yeah, that's a feat.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, she's going to get to there.
She's trying to use her shoulder as leverage. She got a
Like-
little hammer in her hands.
Like, kind of dragging it behind her.
Arlen?
One's gonna walk in and non-lethally.
Whap!
So, D's 2 plus 2 plus what's his? I'll just roll a thing. You subtract.
No, they're gonna turn me into undead, is what he's saying.
12. I assume that hits him.
Yeah, it hits the grappled guy.
Okay. This is non-lethal. 10.
Berg! Knocking him out. Oops. Not good.
It's been so long since I used the strength and load table from the PFSRD. They've changed it and removed the crucial information because they suck.
Ugg stops. The crowd is cheering and jeering and whistling and well fought. Well fought.
Whale farts?
Congratulations. I'll do to you, Zamocles.
Oh yes, I do know how to pick them, don't I? And so Zamocles, the Branderson. I guess it would be Zamocles Branderson.
Delana drops the hammer.
So, how many of these slaves are we going to purchase?
Oh, I do believe that those 5 are not for sale. However, as an offering to all of you, I will give you the corpse bits that you turned into a zombie without my permission for free. And as for the others, you may do with them as you wish. Soldiers, seize the weapons from the slaves.
Ting, ting,
There's
ting,
soldiers
ting.
that are coming down and pointing
Yeah,
guns
drop
at you.
drop the weapons.
Just kind of tosses the dagger into the dirt. Delana drops the hammer.
Yeah. Punk.
There's a few chuckles for that.
Sam will drop the battle axe that's the wrong size.
Okay, they basically sequester you away from where the weapons are all lying, and where the scene of the dead is. They kind of shoo Thalana if she's kind of slower.
Do they take the buckler, like armor type stuff?
They didn't seem to take the buckler for whatever reason. Maybe it's just too small for them to care. However, it's the ranks of grabby necromancers, kind of dressed in dark and sooty robes, that come out and begin dragging the bodies away into the darkness.
Oh.
One guy is kind of awake as he's being dragged, and he starts to scream. He's like, "Ah, no, no!" He's clawing at the hard earth as he's dragged away into the darkness. You can actually hear him now screaming, going further and further away in the hall. The crowd's
Are these guys bled to death yet?
It looks like some of the necromancers actually went up and stabilized them.
Fuckers.
Or maybe they've bled to death as they were being dragged into the darkness. I'll just move.
There's fine.
Into the dark.
I think we did good.
As cruel fates await those captured by the necromancers at the Crypt Head Arena. But so too has the fate of many who have fallen here, who end up as playthings, as components, as fodder for death itself. Barabbas the Bone Hand basically just waves everything away, and the crowd begins to disperse following this fight. You know that you have won the day. Some of you may feel bad about the continuing scream that eventually is just cut short deep within the cave. And you've proven yourselves that indeed Zamacles Branderson knows how to pick them. And is
Delana
eager-
knows how to pick them too. She actually is picking her nose right now.
And soon you find yourselves in a washed out wagon, like somebody has taken the time to wash out the filth from the zombie, shackled once again. There are a few maybe extra loops of chain this time, and ratty fur cloaks, kind of like those cloak blanket sort of things. You're pretty sure they're made out of rat and like horrible like stitched
Hey,
together.
you bomber lady. Gonna tell us your name now?
rodents.
Delana.
Nice to meet you, Thalana. Samuel.
Thalana, says Ugg.
Oh, goodness. She shudders when he says her name. In a bad way.
You are groundling. You live in mountain. Yes?
I lived in a mountain. Now it looks like I live in whatever this shit sack is.
Well, we're headed, I think, to the Imperial capital. I hear there are plenty of markets there. And he glances over at Arlen. Ahmed. Those markets are the opposite way of home, my friend.
You seem to come around pretty quick with the whole where are my patients? Oh, look, great big sword, let's go split some skulls.
There's only one way out of here. I'm not going to be the one turned into one of those things.
He does wield a sword with some grace. I've never seen someone use a cutting blade so much like a club.
The flat side.
Yes, in the last moment, all you do is flick your wrist a little to the left or the right, depending on which way they're facing, and you can connect with it quite easily. It does take practice. I remember I sprained my wrist the first time I tried it, but after that, I learned how to do it properly. And are they all dead now? Because I feel bad, but I'm glad it's not us.
Talana flicks her ears and listens, and I think they're all dead. Finally.
You did good, is what is. You finally get like a little shove from Edward.
We all did well. Good job, everyone.
Does anyone have any more of that fish?
Yeah. Samuel pulls it out. So I was saving this one.
Hopefully, don't eat that yet. Hopefully, they'll reward us with better food and maybe better accommodations or something.
This is the emergency card.
Your single wagon, guarded by soldiers, shepherded by this slaver, Zamocles Branderson, heads deeper into the territory of the Imperium towards the great slave markets of Vinvasa itself, the heart
I wonder who will buy them.
of the Imperial Circus. And this is a good place to end it. Wow, that was super fucking fun, guys.
That was fun.
I will tally up some XP that only these 5 gladiators get. The other gladiators that you have do not have them. What do you think? Should I have them at the minimum XP they need for their level, just to keep things sane?
Well, I think that's if you start them at the minimum XP for their level, that way, because it's not like their characters. They're supposed to be different levels, right?
Yep.
Yeah, some guys
Making them all start at 0 seems silly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, keep them the way they are.
So this Zamocles might actually become one of the masters. I don't know. I really like his lips. Oh yes, he could have that sort of silky fat man voice with the dragonborn lips. It's a weird
So
thing
luscious.
to say. So luscious and subtle. Or he may just be an NPC.
Yeah, one of the rival whatevers or the guys that you buy from.
Or the guy that you have to go and visit, and your guys probably hate him because, I don't know.
Yeah, because if you make him one of the guys that works with us, we're probably going to try to fuck him over real hard one of these days. And it'll be funny.
You know, Marty, how Marty loves consequence in his games. This is super fun.
This is really kick-ass, guys.
I'm glad we started it. So this is the backup campaign. So when we don't have the right players or the right configuration of players to play one of the existing ones, we will drag this thing out and play with the gladiators.
Wait, how many?
I like brawlers so much. They've got so much versatility. I watch Mark play his brawler, and I'm like, it's boring. But there's a bunch of stuff you can do. There's
brawlers
a whole bunch
are
of things
fun
you
to
can
play.
do.
Like, I have no idea why you thought it was boring when somebody else was playing it. They're good.
Because they're not using any of the stuff. They're just like, this is the key to victory, and it's just that thing over and over again. It's like the WMD.
It's like the total random. Like we had no idea what the fuck would have happened. I think we should keep the element of random in this game. Basically,
yes.
Yeah.
But not like, hey, let's roll from this table. Oh, looks like we rolled a 100, so I guess you guys are fighting a Shoggoth now.
You're all dead.
No, I'm talking more like random from character creation and sort of like...
Yeah, no, the random
who's who
character
and what.
creation's fun.
Yep.
Like, I had barely any choice in how this character ended up, and I love her.
I'm even contemplating just killing one of my guys, because, like, I want to create another one.
Well, the thing is, your stable doesn't have to have...
Stable grows.
Your stable will grow, and it doesn't have to have just, like, these 5 dudes.
Yeah, we'll add more. We'll add more guys.
That healer, Arlen, might get hired bought as a slave not to be a gladiator. He might be the guy they keep in the wings to...
You could make
heal.
Arlen your PC.
Are you telling me
no,
that
he's
I
a
can
slave.
roll a new guy?
The PCs
He's
are going
a
to be a whole other sort of like a... think of the scumbags who have to be in charge of this type of thing, right? Who are perfectly okay with... sending people to die.
That's probably what's going to happen. Oh yes,
Mark says he's got perfect concept for this, so it'll be interesting to hear.
Will it be the kid? The kid concept he's been kicking around?
Oh, I don't know. I just got that he had an idea for something.
He's got an idea.
So yeah,
this was brilliant.
5 slaves, 5 like that's a really small ludus or a really small stable of gladiators for 5. Like it's
We
probably
should probably
close
have,
to, it's probably closer to 8 to start out with, and then it's basically how much can you afford to expand. And the more you fight, the more money you could potentially win. And there are probably different ways of winning money.
Well, yeah. We got to find a good. We got to figure out how many fights we can get our characters into, our fighters into, without like risking losing a couple of them, right?
Yep.
And Marty, are there because they're not necessarily like we're gonna have higher and lower level guys, so we can have like easy fights for the lower guys and
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
fights.
Your masters might go to market and go, "We really need our champion or all-star gladiator. Is there a pre-trained gladiator around 6th level that we could buy?"
Oh yeah. We need a pro.
We need a pro. We need one pro. We need the center on our hockey team. You know, that sort of thing.
No, you need to trade.
We need a captain. No, you need to trade, or you need to steal, or you need to buy, or you need to
Oh,
coerce,
boy.
or charm, or something.
What do I have to do? I have to go visit my
Or
dude every
as
6
Adam was
days.
saying, he's like, I don't want the old guys. Give me a bunch of new guys with great potential, and I'll build them.
we
right?
will create-
Your farm team. Oh yeah, we're gonna get totally into the fucking team management aspect of this.
No, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, and I've got a spreadsheet already started that kind of keeps track of that sort of thing. But these guys have not found their new masters yet. So next game will either be the introduction. If there are different players, we might have a few more potential gladiator slaves join us, or we will build the masters together and get that rolling.
Can I make a suggestion?
No, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Get wrecked.
At the beginning of every game, we do just a rolling of a new character, and we don't build it right away. We leave it and then build it offline, but we roll a character and see if we want to bring them on later.
We roll
like-
a potential character that's kind of like in the like so.
A potential like this.
Yeah,
this runs up.
We could do that for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
thing is,
then we'll always have stuff that we can put into a roster or into the pens.
And
the one thing that I would be,
or just for like enemies or whatever.
when we get the shit ones, I still think we should get the shit, like when we roll something that's crap. I still think that should go on our plate.
Yeah, no, it should.
No. All I'm saying,
It's
all
like
I'm saying
it's like
is,
you drafted poorly and you signed a contract and you're like, fuck, like dude pants. Because
all
there
I'm
is some
saying-
morality and decisions and arguments that will have to happen around what do we do with the useless gladiator.
Well, yeah, and then when you take them out to the fight, okay, but the enemy scores points from knocking out your useless dude. Right? They get their free checks to go, woo!
Yep. Yep.
The characters that we'd make at the beginning of every game could go into the roster of enemies or possible whatever. But I think it's fun to do that. It's
I'll get into next
so
game
much fun to build
more
the
about
characters.
the politics and structure of what is
Okay.
actually a legal stable and the rules that the stable has to abide by in order to participate in the winnings and earned legal coin. Of course, there's always side betting, which I'm sure you guys will get involved in because the coin may not be enough to keep your stable running.
That's true.
Anyways, okay, so this is a good place to leave it. Thanks for joining, guys. This is super fun. I hope your game goes
awesome.
well, Tim. We had a lot of new people show up tonight.
Yeah, everyone.
Shout out to those, both new and old, on our channel. Always great to have you, and I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace.
Marty, I'm gonna play remotely tomorrow. Legit. For reals
Sure.
this time. I'm definitely not gonna bitch out and show up anyway.
Sounds good.